Well, hey guys, I'm back, and Thorzak777, and one thing that I want to do is go ahead and apologize for my last video. I got cut off, and I have a 15-minute interval to do my video. I choose to do that right now because I'm not really up on editing and things like that. Let me get some light on this. That's me. Okay. One of the best resources we have in the reloading world. This is just my thoughts. This is a video on my thoughts of the whole thing. Books, my friend. Lots and lots of books, lots of information. And I'm going to tell you something. I love the Hornady manual. You know, I just love the Hornady manual. It's probably one of the best. The next that I would do is the Lyman manual. It has a lot of good information in it for the beginners and for the advanced. For those of you guys that are really into you know load development and you just want to go ahead and read about someone else's experiences, what they experienced with the cartridge. Ken Waters' Pet Loads. And this is an expensive book, but this thing goes into just about everything that you are afraid to ask. I'm telling you, this is an excellent book. It's a good resource. I spend plenty of time, just reading this, going over. I may not even do what he says, but I want to see the gist of where he's going with his subject. It's all about knowledge, okay? You can find books that are published, by others. This guy, Not Modern Hand Loading. This is a really good book. It goes into, all kinds of different loads and things that he's done. The purpose of those loads, whether you're just, putting together a hunting round or, you're casting for the first time. Lots of homemade tools, guys. Lots of homemade tools in this one. This is really, really a good resource for that. The Complete Hand Loader, that has a lot of homemade tools, that you can just go ahead and make. You don't have to buy it from anybody. One of my most valuable tools here in this library is the Pistol Shooter's Treasury. This book and I, through the years, have become very intimate friends. I mean, go ahead and fix that. Alright. Okay. Those of you can see this. Gil Hibbard Guns. He's out of business now. I think Larry's Guns kind of taking up the lead. I wish Larry's Guns would go ahead and offer, this book, The Pistol Shooter's Treasury. I'm going to tell you what. This book right here, I have read this over and over and over. It's got all kinds of information in it from, these guys are the titans of pistol accuracy. I mean, 2700s and you name it. I mean, helpful hints to the beginner. Aim and Squeeze by Bill Toney. Look at the Sights by Paul Weston, excuse me. There's just, believe me, you'll go out and shoot and then you'll read and then you'll pick up little sentences that they have in here and you'll start to feel and understand what they're saying. Because you experience it. You experience it. Area aiming. This was a big one, man. This right here will make you a better shot. This article right here will make you a better shot. Plain out and simple. This is really good information. Not trying to pick out anything that is particular on that target. Just putting the front sights right in the middle of the black and getting into the area of where you're going to aim. Very, very, very good information on rapid fire. I mean, you'll shoot a ragged hole using this method. I mean, it'll blow you away. It really will. This information works. Trigger control by Blankenship. Blankenship. The guy was a piece of steel, man. They used to have to wheel him in on a hand truck. Put a gun in his hand. I mean, the guy just would not move. This guy Carts here, you know, we're taking people here that were back in the 60s before all this wonderful technology we have with, you know, electronic dot sights and, you know, following the, following the masses, you know, of buying accuracy or this gadget, this gizmo. These guys tell you how to do it without all that stuff. Harry Reeves, you know, the national matches back in Camp Perry has a course of fire that's named after this guy. You got some guy that, you know, from over in Russia, you know, and he gives his take on it. You know, here you go. Practical and Competitive Combat Shooting by Paul Weston. Anybody who, you know, shot PPC back in the year, Mr. Cookie. I mean, if you can find this, you know, it's no longer available. I think Larry's Guns has it, and I think it's a hardbound book now. It costs about $100. But as you can see, Gil Hubbard wants everyone to achieve $5.95. I mean, that's what I paid for this. I called an outlet when we were teaching SAFs down at Fort Lewis, and I asked them how much of a case of these would be, because I wanted to buy them for our class as required reading. You know, just point out highlight some areas in here that they should, you know, read and mull over and try to understand while we were trying to teach the class. That outfit sent me 24 of these. And they didn't charge me for it. I mean, it was awesome. I mean, you'll get plenty of support out there, you know, as shooters. You know, it's just, it's really amazing what a company will do, you know, to promote the sport. This dude right here, his name's Dick Shockey. And Dick Shockey is the person that we have to, you know, thank for our carbide sizing dies and pistol. He's the one who first started that thing. And he used to charge, you know, to convert your sizing die over to a carbide die. You know, he made those. I have a pistol made by him. I mean, there is no difference between his pistol that he made in 1962 and the Rock River pistol that I bought in the mid-90s. I mean, they shoot equally. This guy knew what he was doing. I mean, you know, why not a custom handgun? That's another thing, too, you need to ask yourself. Well, why shouldn't you buy a custom handgun? Don't you think you deserve it? I mean, you know, when you get on a level, when you start understanding what this book's saying, you're going to ask yourself that. Why don't I just go out and buy a custom handgun? What does it have to offer me? And this right here will tell you what it has to offer you when you get to that level. You know, things like primers, development and use. Granted, a lot of this information is old, but it's still relevant. I mean, all this stuff is still relevant. I mean, they even got load data in here. You know, it's old load data. For those of you who know this guy, okay, that's Clark of Clark Custom. That guy right there is Jerry Micklick's father-in-law. He's gone now, but that guy was the founder of, you know, Clark Custom. Him and Dick Shockey were, you know, they were comrades in building pistols. You know, along with Chow and that other dude. There was another guy out there. What was his name? He wasn't that popular, though. But he made a good pistol. Giles. You know, I'll tell you, you know, tips on loading match ammunition. Here you go. Here's a good one for bullet casters out there. Care and use of bullet molds by James C. Gibbs. Okay. Gibbs designed a bunch of molds. He has design molds. He is thoroughly a doctor on bullet design. So anyway, that's enough of the rave on this. If you can find this book, buy it. Go on eBay. You know, just buy it. It's a wealth of information. There isn't any secrets here. There's no secrets. None. Mental conditioning. I'm telling you what, man, mental conditioning is it. Being able to focus on the sights, being able to put out any negativity in your mind, squeezing the trigger and dropping the hammer with the sights still aligned, letting the gun recoil, and never taking your eyes off that sight through your match, okay, your string. That will give you better results because you're not going to let the negativity in. You're not going to look through the sights at the target. You're going to look right at the sights, and every single shot you're going to look right at the sights, and you're never going to doubt that you were on the money. You know, that sight was on the money when you squeezed the trigger. Who cares what it did down there? You know, you ain't done until the last shot's fired in a string. So you fire the whole string, just like you're firing one shot. Then you check your spotting scope. You don't reinforce doubt in your mind. When you hug, the spotting scope to see where your last shot went, all you're doing is reinforcing the fact that you doubt yourself. And that just gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse as the match goes on. These are things that you have to condition your mind, and this book will help you do that. It really will. You'll become a better shot. If you're already starting out and you want to become a better shot, read this book. If you're already a good shot, this will make you a better shot. And if you're already a better shot, once you understand this book, this will make you a champion, man. You'll be going to Camp Perry. And all of everything that's in this book will transfer over to rifle. Good pistol guys make good rifle guys, but not good rifle guys make good pistol guys. That's a true statement. So anyway, I wanted to go ahead and just kind of shoot a little short video, giving my thoughts on that. We can build all the accuracy we want into all of our molds and the different bullet designs and the different dies and the different calibers and the different guns and all that other stuff. But the bottom line is aligning the sights, dropping the hammer with the sight alignment in your mind, and not looking through the sights at the target. That right there is detrimental to good accuracy. I'm telling you. So, with that, until my next video, I hope you kind of absorb a little bit of this. I know it's kind of a rant. Maybe this is about my thoughts, whatever. But I wanted to share that with you. This is just kind of personable. So, anyway, good shooting to you. And until next time, we'll see you again, okay? This is Thorzax, and I'm out.